Y'all tell me why I got blindsided today. Like, I was literally blindsided to where I didn't know what to say. I didn't say anything. And honestly, I don't feel like I'm going to say anything. I just fully got blindsided. Anyways, today we had a meeting at work, right? And everything was good. Like, everybody was laughing and joking, and everything was smiles. Like, everything was good. Everything was fine. And then one of the coworkers that kind of actually speak to me the most, she always asks me how I'm doing and how was your day and what did you do yesterday and stuff like that. Like, she's the main one that kind of speaks to me. She brought up the fact, like, I don't think it's fair. Well, she didn't say I don't think it's fair. She said something about all of us needs to get here at 7:30. That's all that matters. All of us need to get here at 7:30, which I'm the only person that does not work at 7:30. I work at 8:30. But y'all got to understand, they get there at 7:30, then they take an hour break. I kid you not. Like, they get a hour break, a 30-minute break, and then another 30-minute break at the end of the day. So we're there fully 8 hours, but we only get paid for 5. Okay? I come in at 8:30, so I don't get that hour break. I work through that break that everybody's sitting down at. I work through that break, immediately go into my shift, my next shift, and then I take my 30-minute lunch, and then at the end of the day, I take my last 30-minute break. I don't get that hour break that everybody gets. But she was complaining. Well, she brought it up, and then everybody kind of brushed it off because it was like, okay. At the end of the break, everybody was like, okay, have a great day. This is going to end our break. This is going to end our meeting. And she was like, I just want to say how it's just not fair. I don't think it's fair. And she specifically says my name at this point. Like, I don't think it's fair how she gets to come in at 8:30. I feel like I've been working here so-and-so years. So, I feel like everybody needs to get here at 7:30, which I'm not knocking her at all. When I got hired, I was hired for the 7:30 shift. It's just things had happened in my life and with my kids to where I put in my 2-week notice. I was like, hey, you guys, I'm going to have to, put in my 2-week notice. So this and this happened to my daughter. So I have to go. I have to focus on my kids first. The manager at that time was like, no, you know what? You guys get an hour break. Instead of you taking that hour break, how about you come in at that time? You don't get that hour break no more. You just work through it. I'm like, okay, so I still get my hours? Yeah, you still get your hours. You're still doing the same thing. You're just coming in that hour late so you can handle what you need to handle in the morning. So I love that because I was going to quit. I put in my 2-week notice to quit. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's not changing anything. If I did come in at 7:30, if I did not have the situation that I have for me with my kids, and I came in at 7:30, what would that do for you? What would that change for you? It wouldn't change a thing. If anything, I'm kind of helping out coming in at 8:30 because today everybody was busy. So I had to sit there and chase some kids around until they got back to class. I had to do, and I'm doing that most of the time through the week because people are busy. They have their meetings and stuff in the morning. And I'm the only one out there. If not, then they won't have anybody out there. And if they do, they beg somebody, then that person's working, not on their shift. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that. It just kind of bothered me how she speaks to me every single day. I would have preferred if she came and talked to me about how this is bothering her, but it's not bothering any of my other coworkers. They came to me after. They was like, we didn't understand why she brought that up. It doesn't bother any of us. It doesn't change any of us. Anything that we're doing, we're not working harder because of you. We're not working less. It doesn't change anything. So, and I was just like, yeah. But I ended up emailing my manager and the principal and stuff like that, letting them know that if they really just don't feel, or if they really understand, where she's coming from, then I wouldn't mind leaving. Just please let me work until Christmas break. Just give me that. Let me work a couple more months until Christmas break, and then I can go if it's really that big of an issue. But y'all, I couldn't believe it. Like, she's the sweetest person. I couldn't believe when she said it. I kind of played it off. I feel like everybody played it off like, okay, whatever. But when she brought it up, like, no, she cannot do that. And I'm like, whoa, all right. So I don't know how this is going to play out. I do hope that I get an email back from my supervisors. But I don't know.